Hi friends, welcome to UNS classes. We are again back with biology NEET previous year questions. Let's directly go to the question. Today the question is about when the centromere is situated in the middle of two equal arms of a chromosome, the chromosome is referred to as. The options are ectocentric, metacentric, telocentric and submetacentric. So let's see what centromere is. So what is a centromere? Centromere is a region of chromosome with which the spindle fibers, are attached during metaphase is called centromere, or it is also known as kinetochores. So what are the importance of kinetochores? Let's see what are the importance. We know that it is during metaphase where the spindle fibers attaches to the centromere, right? So the importance are orientation of chromosomes at metaphase, movement of chromosomes during metaphase, formation of chromatid and chromosome shapes, right? Okay, now let's see what's a chromosome is. So if I draw like this, what is this? What is this? This is a chromosome, right? Chromosome, and this is the centromere, right? Now if I draw like this, what is this? What is this? Is this a chromosome, or do we have two chromosomes here? No, this is a single chromosome like this. This is also one chromosome with two sister chromatids. It has two chromatids. So when we count the number of chromosomes, we have to count the number of centromeres. In this, how many centromere are there? Only one. Here also the number of centromere is 1. So this is also one chromosome. This is also a one chromosome, but it has two chromatins, right? This happens during cell division during metaphase, right? Now what was the question here? The question is that when the centromere is placed in the middle of two equal arms of a chromosome, the chromosome is referred as, or the chromosome is called as, right? Let's see the different forms of chromosomes with the alignment of centromere. Okay, so here centromere may occupy different position in a chromosome. That's true. Now in the option we have telocentric, metacentric, like that we had different options, right? So let's see what is telocentric. What is telocentric? Telocentric is nothing but when the centromere is present at the tip of a chromosome, right? We can also draw it like this also. It has a rod shaped structure. See, the centromere is at the proximal end and the chromosome has a rod shaped structure, right? So when the centromere is present on the proximal region, it's called telocentric, right? Now the second one is acrocentric. What is acrocentric? Acrocentric is nothing but somewhat like telocentric, but here the position of the centromere will be like centromere is found at the end with a short arm and a long arm. Okay, so it will be like, if we draw like this, it will be like this, or we can draw it like this. Okay, this is acrocentric and this also have a rod like structure. Okay, now the third one is submetacentric. What is submetacentric? Submetacentric means it's found near the center of the chromosome. Found near the center of the chromosome, not in the center, found near the center of the chromosome. So we can draw this like that, somewhat like this. This will be the shorter arm and this will be the longer arm. This is called submetacentric, or we can draw it like this. like this. This gives a shape of V-shaped or J-shaped. It has a J shape or an L shape, not V shape, sorry, J shape or an L shape. That is, if it's come like this, we can draw this like this also. It gives a J shape or an L shape. Now what is metacentric? See, we know when the centromere is at the proximal end, we call it as telocentric. When it's little down, not as somewhat like telocentric, but it has a small short arm and a long arm, we call it as acrocentric. When it is somewhat near the center, we call it as submetacentric, and when the centromere is at the center of the chromosome, we call it as metacentric. So it will be like this. Equal arms, both the arms will be equal. Right? We can also draw it like this. Here the centromere is in the correct center position. Right? Now let's go back to the question. The question was, when the centromere is at the middle of the two equal arms of the chromosome, it is called. Let's see the options now. The first option is acrocentric. What was acrocentric? It was somewhat near the proximal region. So it has a shorter arm and a longer arm, right? What is metacentric? Metacentric means when the centromere is correct at the center, right? So in which both the arms will be almost equal, and we got our answer right. The question is, when the centromere is situated in the middle of the two arms, it's called metacentric because it's present correct middle of the chromosome. The third option is telocentric. What is telocentric? When the centromere is present at the proximal end of the chromosome. That is, this will be the centromere and only it will be like this. Right? This is telocentric. What is submetacentric? When it is present somewhat near the middle of the chromosome. So we can draw it like this. Okay? Hope you got the concept. It's very easy, right? So happy learning. See you later.